This chapter will assist you higher recognize the theories and systems of organizational behavior. The chapter starts off evolved via way of means of discussing a number of the fundamental traits of managers and management. It then describes a number of the famous theories and sensible packages related to motivation and facilitates solution to the question, what motivates personnel and why does it encourage them? The chapter then examines a number of the basics of organizational shape and describes approaches wherein organizational systems range from one another. Finally, it discusses some techniques via way of means of which companies can manage procedures and outcomes. In practice, managers accomplish organizational desires through the method of defining desires, organizing structures, motivating employees, and tracking overall performance and outcomes. In performing those tactics, a supervisor regularly takes on numerous exceptional roles. These roles have been defined via way of means of Henry Mintzberg and consist of interpersonal roles, informational roles, and decisional roles. Interpersonal roles are methods wherein a supervisor works and communicates with others. Informational roles are methods wherein a supervisor acquires, tactics, and stocks information. Decisional roles are how a supervisor makes use of information to make decisions, which entails figuring out possibilities and issues and appearing on them appropriately, allocating resources. In order to fill those roles correctly, managers use abilities that allow them to translate expertise into action. Robert Katz describes 3 distinctive units of abilities that managers use, inclusive of technical, human, and conceptual abilities. Technical abilities are used to carry out a specialized task. They are discovered each from enjoy and from education, and they are able to contain the use of a particular form of era or process. Human abilities are used whilst running with others and include, amongst different things, fundamental communications abilities, persuasive ability, and struggle resolution. Conceptual abilities are utilized in studying and fixing complicated interrelated problems. They require having a terrific information of the business enterprise as an entire and information how the interrelated components paintings together, for example, a terrific information of an business. Emotional intelligence and the manager. Daniel Goleman described an essential element of human competencies in his paintings on emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is tied closely to control effectiveness and in the end organizational behavior. It shows that a manager's overall performance can be stimulated via way of means of several. Self-regulation, considering your movements and controlling detrimental ones. Motivation, running difficult to perform your goals. Empathy, knowledge the feelings of others. Social skills, growing true connections and relationships with others. Understanding emotional intelligence is specifically essential in mild of modifications in organizational structures that have created firms with much less hierarchy and nearer